Leanne Kenealy, and I'm at the Raulston Arboretum in Raleigh, North Carolina. I'm a research technician working with Dr. Denny Werner and his Redbud program. I also help out Tim Alderton and Doug Ruin in the greenhouses propagating collections from this amazing garden. And my favorite plant in this arboretum is not even a taxodium. It is this Fagus grandifolia white lightning. It is a dwarf weeping American beech. It has all the things about a typical American beech that I love. The beautiful brown crispy leaves that hang on all through the winter. Those large pointy buds. But this is such an incredible form, and it came to us via phone call of a local alpaca farm that claimed to have a dwarf weeping American beech. And Mark went out there, proved it to be true, and here it is. Like everything else in the collection, we're trying to propagate it and get it out into the industry and out into the public. So I tried my hand at grafting it this past winter. I got 3 out of 10, which I'll take. And it's really fun to play around with weepers in terms of grafting at the height you choose to graft them at. But I've just had the most fun watching these guys kind of twist around the greenhouse for the past few months. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to take you around the garden and show you some of my favorite plants to look at and propagate. This is Cerseus Chinensis contorted. It is one of my favorite trees right now. Certainly Cerseus has become a big part of my life lately, but I'm also just obsessed with any contorted leaf or contorted branches. Doug Ruin always tells me that this looks like spinach, and it really does. It just has these amazing curled leaves, really uniform throughout the entire tree. And it's really beautiful in the propagation house to see the new leaves come out of the cuttings in that same contorted form. And you can propagate it from cuttings because it is a Chinensis and not a Cerseus canadensis, which is really nice. No chip budding or grafting needed for this one. And it's just a really fun plant. There was some debate on a Facebook post about it, about how it ended up in the garden. So I won't go into details, but it is from Japan. And Mark Wethington and Todd Lassane have both just done amazing jobs collecting plants and bringing them back. And like a lot of things in this massive collection, there's a lot of shade going on where it doesn't necessarily need to be, which is why this is a little wonky in places, but it truly is a beautiful specimen in the right space, and I love it. This is Triceratos Autumn Glow. It is one of the most gorgeous things in the lath house almost all year long. Super easy to propagate from cuttings. Really beautiful, not only for its flower, which is stunning and almost passiflora-like, but for its foliage. It is just a bright light in any shaded space, and it just really will mound and create this sort of luscious expanse of Triceratos for you. The variegation is really stable and uniform throughout the plant. We just love it. We prop it almost all year long. This is the gorgeous Daphneophyllum mourning dove. Cannot say enough about this plant. I'm absolutely in love. This is a very Yinger plant, or at least that's where we got it from. He got it from Japan. Another gorgeous variegated evergreen plant that just also fills up a space that most people seem to have trouble with, sort of a shaded space that they don't find that they can have anything really unique and interesting. There's money to be made with this plant if we can figure out how to propagate it. Ted Stevens and I have been going back and forth about ways to graft it. I failed horribly this past winter, but we're both looking into air layering and possibly some new grafting methods this upcoming winter and fall even. It is just an amazing plant. Again, really uniform variegation, and in the spring and summer, the new growth is really peach and pinky. It's just really fun and gorgeous. I'm just amazed by it every time I come through here. This is Acer Scoochie Tequila Sunrise, one of Dr. Creech's favorites. I believe he got it from Brian Upchurch. And Acer Scoochie is the southwestern or Mexican form of the sugar maple, so its heat tolerance is really amazing for us. Lends itself really well to the southeast, and you can't see it too much right now, but throughout the spring and early summer, the new growth is just all different shades of peach and orange. It's a really gorgeous plant, and does really well for us. I was able to graft 2, I think, out of 5 this past winter. We didn't have a ton of Scoochie rootstock, but I'm definitely looking forward to grafting more of it in the future. I thought I'd say goodbye with this beautiful Cereus Flamethrower, which I'm sure you guys have heard about. It's just been breaking the internet as far as plant nerd internets go, but I couldn't be prouder of it. It is so gorgeous. This is a blistering hot morning in Raleigh, North Carolina, and this thing has really just transitioned into its beautiful late summer colors. I couldn't be happier with it, and thank you all for continuing to be an IPPS member even in these crazy times, and thank you all so much. I hope to see you soon.